what's the best word? Not quite evil, but they certainly know that they have the advantage over you. And CTN cash and carry in Gallagher, which is the next case. Again, I'll leave you to read that case, but it demonstrates that if you genuinely believe that you can cancel the contract, then you're not exercising bad faith, so there'll be nothing wrong with that. But if you deliberately cancel the contract because you know one of the parties would suffer if you cancel the contract, then that does amount to economic duress. So bad faith is an important word in terms of whether there's economic duress or not. Because you mean to do it and you're just being awkward and difficult. So CTN cash and carry and Gallagher, and this was to do with the responsibility for payment of goods that went missing. And the other part as well, if you don't pay for the goods that have gone missing, then any credit that we normally allow you to have because they were dealing with each other will remove that credit. And if they remove the credit, then the other party would suffer a disadvantage. But the court said really, they thought they could genuinely remove the credit, and they weren't being mean at all. They just thought they could genuinely do that because the other party did have to pay for the missing goods. So these facts are in the actual manual. Do have a look at them and see how it applies to those words, bad faith. Right, okay, so that's a quick summary. Just to finish off then, you've got the main arguments, the Court of Appeal, LCL, that was the main point raised by the Court of Appeal. So LCL have not provided sufficient consideration. That's mainly the argument of the respondent. So whatever was decided in the Court of Appeal is what the respondents would be repeating. And also in the Court of Appeal, LCL do not have a collateral contract, and that will be for the junior. Could be one P missing. I'll have to double check that. I always mix up the spelling. Is it double P? It's double P. So the junior actually could be a respondent, shouldn't it? Yeah. Respondent, yes. Sorry, yes, junior respondent. So I didn't need to worry about the spelling of appellant after all that. There will be thousands of people on YouTube going, if you can't spell appellant, clear off. Anyway, hopefully. But anyway, so they're the main arguments from the Court of Appeal. We'll be moving on to the Supreme Court and looking at the opposite argument. Now, in terms of the types of contracts formed, I've just listed them for you to think about them. You've got the first contract was between the council and MBC, the building company. The second contract was between the council and Lowtree's house, because they were hoping that once their houses were built, they could rent them out or lease them out to Lowtree's house. And the third contract was between NBC and LCL. And that, the third contract, really, even though I've put it down at the bottom, is probably the more significant one. And also, make sure that you clearly identify what a time penalty clause is. In some of your textbooks you will come across penalty clauses which sometimes are a bit different to time penalty clauses. If it's a reasonable amount of money to be paid if you don't complete the work on time, then that will be perfectly fine in the eyes of the law. So they're the key things that you need to think about when you're preparing your arguments for the Moot assessment at the end of the month.
that doesn't include the collateral contract?
No, well, it doesn't, no, but then you would have to glean that out from previous conversations that we've had. Because when you think about it, the collateral contract would sit after this third contract, but that's a good point to raise. Okay. And on that note, let me just double check. Yes, that seems to be the end of the presentation. So the key thing to remember is read on consideration, have a look at economic duress in particular, have a look at sufficiency of consideration, and a little bit about collateral contracts. Case law, case law, case law. We'll talk about skeleton argument and the bundle as well next week. So just make sure that you're fully prepared, because the actual exam will be a bit more rigorous than the Moot was. Okay. Any questions at all? Otherwise, I shall bring my YouTube presentation to an end, and yes, we can move on. Yeah. Okay. Thank you very much. So I'll just go around here.